some examples of Southern Soundz designs. This is two Rockford Fosgate 8-inch in a truck box, showing you some quick views of it. Two terminals for dual application, depending on how you wire them. There's the website. Check it out. Southern Soundz, 2z's.webs.com. I'm gonna flick through some of these drawings real quick. Here is here's 312 ground zeros ported box. Of course, I always use the one port design. I just think it sounds, well, it does sound better than whenever anybody tells you so. Round ports are available. I don't recommend them because they are noisy. They do look good, unless you're going full metal polished, you know, it's not even worth it, you know what I mean? So I just stick with the rectangular ports. It looks cool. I mean, as you can see, that looks great. Seriously though, I mean, it's pretty basic, but trust me, this box freaking slams. For all the old that don't know about Ground Zero, check them out. They got great subs. Again, the dual terminals, depending on how you wire them, of course, is be wired down to about 0.7 on a 1 ohm load, 1 ohm stable amp, excuse me. Southern Soundz, check it out. I'll have all of these up there and a bunch of other stuff, man. Instructions on how to assemble, designs. Hit me up, man. Doesn't really matter what it is, man. I'm always up for conversation when it comes to audio, dude. Seriously though. This thing is precise. It freaking hits too. Let's go to the next one. Again, these are just sketches. It's not the final product, but it's damn near close, because, you know, everything that I do, I don't, I'm very precise, man. I don't do half-ass work or whatever you want to call it. Here is what is this? Oh, this is two 18-inch RE audios. Again, I went with the one port, more of a square, actually like a perfect square design, held in place by two 2-inch dowels, which I'd probably have to assemble. I don't even know if they make 2-inch, but of course these are 18s. These things are the largest subs that they sell that I know of. Again, 2 terminals. So of course I stiffen the sides up with the 45s. Of course, this is more of a SPL enclosure. If you're going with sound quality, I would use curved right here. A lot of people overlook that, but trust me, the more you can make this without sides and without angles of any kind, or just curves everywhere, it'll make a tremendous amount of difference on sound quality. No matter what anybody tells you. Even this, your curves, you know, it makes a huge difference on your end. Oh, sorry about that. On the ends right here, on all your ports, man, it makes a huge difference. What else is there? This one, of course, would be probably 1 inch, depending on how much power is on the subs. But again, that box right there freaking slams, man. Again, on the as far as sound quality goes, see how this box right here is not a true rectangle. Any angles you can create will make a huge difference. What happens is, man, is this thing right here, say the speaker's right here, right? it's going to hit right here, and right away that creates a distortion, because this right here isn't, well, it is braced, but if it wasn't braced, this panel would rattle back and forth right here. I mean, it would just sit there, and every cycle of the sub, it would just make a lot of noise. So the more you can tighten all this up, the better it'll sound. And I'll talk about a bunch of stuff later, but I want to show you all the rest of the enclosures I got sketched up. Again, this is a new company, mostly designing in enclosures, but I pretty much do everything, man. Check out my resume on the about page. I think it's on Southern Soundz, 2z's.webs.com. Again, another really nice enclosure. It looks great. Let me get to the other ones real quick. I got some, I'm just basically going from a basic level to more of the advanced competition level, just to give you guys an idea of what the company's about. This right here is a Soundstream 15. I think this one is spec drawn. Yeah. Almost all of them are. I think there was only like one or two of them that I did not draw with the software program. So no bracing except for 45s on this one. Just a sealed box, just designed to handle a lot of power. Of course, any sealed enclosure, they're power hungry, man. You have to supply a lot of power to them to get the output. Once again, you're basically, on this enclosure, for example, you're just hearing the positive signal of this woofer cycling this way. You're not hearing any of the other side of the sub, which is your negative side to the sub. So all your ports, you're literally, if you have one speaker, say I had a port right here, you would basically have two speakers basically. You would have the sound from this way, from the positive side, and then the sound this way from the negative side, or wherever your port might be. Again, another angle. The more angles or circles you can create in your enclosure designs, the better it'll sound, no matter what anybody tells you. I put a cylinder up against rectangles or squares of anybody designs any day. Tell you straight up. I mean, I'm a beast, dude. Check it out, Southern Soundz at webs.com, 2z's. Alright, this one right here is pretty cool, man. I drew it up. This one is spec drawn. Very advanced enclosure, as simple as it might look. I'm actually going to close this video on this one. This is a 4-sided pyramid. 10-inch Ascendant audios. Got to supply a lot of power to it, but trust me, this bitch will friggin' slam. Didn't do any bracing yet on it, but of course I'd probably go with 45s would be fine on here, because you're not hearing the port. There's no ports, just straight sealed. Angle it up, put this bad boy in the back of a trunk, or really anywhere as long as it's in the center. I'm telling you, that right there will friggin' pound. Dual application. Probably be more like this. Three-quarter, probably be alright with it. I'm gonna show you some SPL comps after this one here, because time's about up for the video. So I'll get back to y'all. Again, check out the website, man. Seriously, I'm always up for like new ideas, new info, whatever, man. Southern Soundz, 2z's.webs.com. Talk to y'all later.